While the moon boys are telling you there's only one way that is up, that is not correct. In a technical point of view, we are seeing an ascending channel and a fib level of 1618 indicating we are going down to 26k. Paul is trying to fight inflation by hiking interest rate. By hiking interest rate, he's also sucking out the liquidity, aka the money out of the market. And of course, by doing that, he also removes the demand so they don't have to print money so they can control inflation. The problem with that is that the S&P 500 and the Dow is looking like waterfall and not the beautiful kind. Meanwhile, the dollar have been on a parabolic movement like they have been injected steroids into it. Or are the whales playing mind games with us? We can see orders all the way down to 25k with a huge support area. Let's break it down and analyze. Welcome guys. Welcome to Daily Crypto Trading. Diving into the daily chart, we can clearly see that we have an ascending channel, and this chart is called channel up, but it's an ascending channel. Now, what is an ascending channel? Ascending channel is basically a bearish formation. So we see something goes down, hitting the support, going up, hitting the support, and so on, all the way to here. So we might see a fake out, but in the end, there's a higher probability we will go to a downside instead. Now remember, we can still have a fake out. Now where will the fake out most likely be? We can do something like that, right? And something like this, because we are traders, we only work with probability. Let's change the color to green so we can see there's an upside. And this most likely will be some kind of fake out. If we have a support right here, get some volume and a breakout retest and go over here, we can see the VPVR telling us right over here there's a lot of sellers waiting, a lot of supply waiting to sell off till we get rejected yet back again to the downward piece. However, if we do not get the volume to have this breakout, we will most likely have a sell volume above this average volume, right? And we'll go all the way, break down this golden ratio, break down and go all the way down to the key area, which is the 1618 fib level, which is the 26k. This is a high probability, no guarantee, guys. Remember that. And also one thing more, just look at this. The VPVR are telling us there's a lot of activity here. If we go below that, let me just show you guys. All right, if we go below something like this, hitting and getting support at this area, right, at 27, almost at 27.5k, right, we could go up, hit the golden ratio, and look just how magical this is. The VPVR now is telling us this is a resistance area. Now we'll get rejected all the way back to the deep abyss and to the, where they were way too deep, not that deep, all the way here to the 1618 fib level at 26k. And remember, if this outcome is going on, if we get any volume, that most likely will be some kind of relief rally. All right, it will rally some of the altcoins, also rally Bitcoin. People again will change their sentiment from bearish to bullish. The bulls will step in again from their caves and the bears will go back to their caves, right? So be aware of this. This is also a probability. Remember, we have to break this corrective structure. Right now the structure is on a downside. We are seeing this ascending channel. We are seeing the low volume. Also, we are also seeing something else, guys. We are seeing RSI below 50. Now, if you follow my channel, you know what I mean by that. That is, once we are below 50, all right, on the RSI, that usually means we are on a downside of the market. If we look at the RSI stock, we can see we are oversold, which also aligning that we have a high probability for a downside. All right, the MACD is not telling us that much. We have some momentum, but not enough to go above. Remember, so Bitcoin can surprise us, right? We see that all the time. We have some whales having some mind games and playing with us and playing with our emotion, right? So we could see that the volume suddenly spikes out of nowhere, like a buy volume. The buyers, and now the buyers are stepping in, the FOMO is going on, all that, and then we break this, right? We break this ascending channel and we see some kind of gains, and people are saying, oh, the bull market is back and all that kind of thing, just to get rejected back here, because we have to go above this. Look, if we do not go above 40k, all right, 40k is a key area. If you do not go above 40k, the bull market is done. We are in official bear market, guys. And look how the traditional market is doing. Well, like hell, it's doing really bad. It's a free deep waterfall, and again, like I said in the intro, not a beautiful one. If you look at this, we can see a left shoulder head and right shoulder. This is a bearish pattern, guys, and I made this shared with my community in Telegram. You guys can also join. Let me just do something like that and go into the TA section instead. Wasting time right now, wasting way too much time. You guys can see I made it over here a few days ago, and Jesus Christ, I can't use Discord apparently. There we go, made it a few days ago, was warning about this outcome, and lo and behold, guys, it kept going down. All right, if we go all the way down to 673 or maybe a bit lower, this is a head and shoulder confirmation, and there's a high probability for free deep abyss catastrophic movement to the downside, guys. Be aware of this. Remember also this, Bitcoin is correlated with the traditional markets such as the Dow or SPY, and if these traditional markets, tech stock and all these kind of things go down, you bet your ass that Bitcoin will go down and drag all the altcoins down with it. And Papa Powell, as I said in the intro, is not stopping. He's gonna keep hiking interest rate, sucking all the liquidity out of the market, making sure to fight inflation, and he do not care about the traditional market for the moment. Alright, be aware of that. We might see some relief rally, but in the end he wants to stop the demand for the dollar, because if the demand goes away, you don't have to print so much, then they can use the supply they already have, so the dollar get on a parabolic movement as we are seeing right now. Are the whales just playing mind games with us? If you look at the heat map, we can actually see there's a lot of orders at 29k. However, we also have orders 28k, not that much. We have a 27, we have a 26, which I believe will be a support, but the strongest support is around 25k, guys. If you look there, we see that's the biggest orders. This is just the order book we're looking at, where people have a lot of liquidity, a lot of demand, a lot of money in it. Are the whales playing games with us, right? No one knows for sure. What we can say for certainty though, if we go to my Discord channel again and we look at the whale alert, we can actually see that whales continue holding a smaller and smaller percentage of all Bitcoin existing over the 10 years. These 10 years, I believe it's going down. It was going up, but it's going down again. Are these whales knowing something that we don't know, guys? So that is the question, right? And if you look at the whale alert, we can just see that they're shorting the market all the time. However, though, if we just look at the shorts in Bitfinex, we can see the shorts are closing same time, right? Right. This just means that maybe there'll be some whales, but overall they're closing the position. And if we look at the longs, it have a parabolic movement to the upside. I mean, the longs do not care, all right? The bulls do not care about this. This is concerning because this is showing clear manipulation, number one, that's for sure. So in my opinion, we are going to see one of the biggest run in the long term if this goes on. But I believe that the whales are manipulating us. Like last time I was warning my Discord member that they should not FOMO in. Let me just see if I can find it, guys. I was saying don't FOMO in. Let me just see. Yeah, don't FOMO, all right? At the almost end of the May, I say do not FOMO. I see at the moment they're just trying to manipulate us because I saw there was some 9 or 10,000 Bitcoin, something ridiculous amount of Bitcoin moved around, going to get long and short and so on. And my alerts was like telling me right now at the heat map and the Onchain Data was showing that this was pure manipulation, as I was talking about for my community right over here. So the question is at the moment, are these just mind games from the whales? And I believe it is, because I believe at the moment we are in a bearish state, we're in a corrective movement. The structure is bearish, the sentiment is bearish. It's just whales trying to play us, guys. So if you just look at the heat map, we can even see they have a lot of support at these areas, which means they try to short the market, right? Get the price down as low as they can, buy it up, people FOMO in, and again get liquidated, and then they're trying to keep doing that, all right? And a lot of retail traders who are still in the market are getting, trolled or getting wrecked by doing this. So remember to keep risk management in key, and remember to trade careful, guys. Remember, guys, patience is key, risk management key, risk to reward ratio. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not giving any financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and don't let others give you hopium, guys. Use probabilities when you trade carefully. If you're still watching and still enjoying the tea of Bitcoin, if you did, guys, I recommend you to watch the next recommending video on the left corner. And as always, see you on the Discord server.